My name is Yifei Tang, and this is Keanu Carmona, and this is Tales with Tang.
I'm the co-host, or am I the guest?
Or, I mean, you could be the... I don't know, just whatever you want. Let's just see how this goes. Yeah,
the co-host.
The idea of this podcast is like we have stories. Everyone has really interesting stories to share. So everyone tells like a 15-minute story, and then like the story, like you don't have to like keep talking for 15 minutes. Like it's like as if you're telling the story to your friends, right? So there'll be like moments where like if he's telling a story, I'll be asking questions, and then that could help like make the story better. And the idea is like eventually we're gonna turn this into some type of stand-up comedy routine, or like it could not be. It could be something else. Like poetry. I don't know, like a spoken word, or. I don't know, you've seen those videos of people like just telling stories on stage before, right? So it could be something like that too. But like, it's I'm giving too much context.
That's the perfect amount of context.
Yeah. So eventually it'll turn into a story, and it'll be a good. It'll help our storytelling abilities and improve us as comedians. And also, it's a good way to get us to learn a bit more about each other. Yeah,
I think it's a great point. Yeah, and then I think as the host, maybe you should start with a story, don't you think?
Oh shit! Okay,
First pilot episode.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm kind of nervous with the whole thing. Let's do it.
I can start if you want, but I think you should tell one too.
All right. Well, what if I tell a quick story? Yeah, I'll tell a quick story to like. Yeah, I got.
You were like waiting for an audience response.
So what do you guys think?
Yeah, you guys think you should do it?
All right. Yeah. Okay. So, I guess I'll tell you how I got scammed in Thailand. That sounds like a good story. So, I'm in Chiang Mai, right? I'm in Chiang Mai. I'm on a trip to India to go to my friend's Indian wedding. And I'm with two of my coworkers. So, it's like our coworker from Amazon, right? I'm with two guys. One guy's named Ben. He's a Vietnamese guy. One guy's named Sam. He's a French-Canadian guy. They're both very nerdy and very quiet. Anyway, I don't know how much of this will be live, but yeah, they're great friends. They're great friends.
Why are you giving up halfway? You just.
Well, I don't want to talk shit about my friends. Or
Yeah. That's what I was concerned about too. Because my story is a personal secret.
Oh, well, I think we could like see if we wanted like.
I'm gonna air it out.
You want to air it? All right.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, yeah, maybe like we can figure out to change the names, or like maybe I'll cut out some part. Okay, so I'm with two of my friends. They're very good friends of mine, Ben and Sam, and we're in a temple in Chiang Mai, right? So we're in a temple.
As part of the wait. Okay, so you're going to an Indian wedding, and so you're stopping in Thailand first.
Yeah.
So
basically, what happened?
For fun?
Is like I Google like where do Indians like to go on vacation, and then it was like Thailand, so I'm like, all right, well, we'll stop by Thailand before we go to the wedding, because the idea is we don't want to spend the whole time in India, because India sucks. Because no, like because we want to try like different cultures out.
Yeah.
Right? So like, and like they wanted to go to like Korea and Japan, but it was January, so I'm like, I want to go to a warm place. So we're in Thailand, we're in Chiang Mai. And we're in a temple. This is way too much context. This would not be funny at all for an audience member.
I asked.
So we're at a temple, and this like very charismatic guy approaches us, and he's like, you guys are tourists, right? He's a Thai. He has no accent, right? But like he's very charming. He's charismatic. He's like, you guys are tourists, right? Like, what are you guys here in Thailand for? We're like, we're just checking out this temple. And he's like, I am also here to check out this temple. And I'm also here to go to that suit store right outside of the temple. You see, I just got married, right? And I just got promoted at my job at the airline as a manager. And so I'm flying all the way from Bangkok to Chiang Mai just to see this temple and pray here a bit and buy a suit from the best suit store in all of Thailand. Whoa. That's conveniently right outside of this temple. And we're like, this sounds a little... But like he didn't get to the suit part until like 20 minutes after talking to us. So we were already like very lubed up, we were already very ready for this, we're already very susceptible. and so he's like, oh, where are you guys from? And I'm like, I'm Canadian, right? And he's like, oh, Canada. I'm going to Canada for my honeymoon. I'm like, that's a little too convenient. Like, you're going to Canada. Like, he's like, what part of Canada are you from? I'm like, well, I'm from Vancouver. Or like, we all live in Vancouver. And he's like, I'm going there for my honeymoon. And I'm like Vancouver, who goes to Vancouver in the middle of January, right? Like, he's like, oh, I'm going to Vancouver, I'm going to Calgary, I'm going to Winnipeg. I'm like, this doesn't add up that well. But like, he keeps talking, and then eventually he's just, I'm like, you don't work with a suit store, right? And he's like, nah, I'm just a very satisfied customer. I'm like, all right. So he leaves us, right? And then we're just all kind of like staring blankly at each other. We're like, oh shit, like, do you think like he was trying to sell us something? And then like my friend Ben, like, he's a very nice guy, right? He's just like, oh, I think well, like, we should just support the locals out, I think like they just, maybe that guy just really loved the suit. You should give them a benefit of the doubt, right? And so we walk outside of the temple, and then we just like look to the left, and the suit store is right there. And we're like, all right, might as well stop in. And oh yeah, the other context, I don't know if this is important, but it's like the girl who's getting married, she didn't tell us that we needed Western suits until like, until we were in Thailand. Like, we thought we were just going to rent out Indian suits.
Oh, so you told him about the wedding before he said the suit stuff?
I think
probably.
We probably mentioned to him that we were going to a wedding. And like his like, that was like a light bulb moment for him. It's like, damn, these guys are going to a wedding and they have no suits. Like, these are the perfect targets. Anyway, so we go outside of the temple, and we look, we see the suit store, and the suit store looks pretty empty, and there's just like an Indian guy on his phone sitting in the front of the suit store, which is like, this is like Thailand, right? So it's like, you're not like, you don't expect like, I mean, I'm sure there's Indian people everywhere, but like, it's just a little like odd, it's just a little odd. There's just one Indian guy on his phone in front of the suit store. The suit store is empty. But we walk up to the suit store, and then the guy gets up and he's like, oh, come in. And he urges us in the suit store, and like, now there's like 5 other Indian guys, like, and they're just like measuring my arm, they're putting their hand around my waist, and then they're like, yeah, we have the finest cashmeres in all of Thailand, ranked here, and they're like, this is the most popular one. I'm like, oh, what blend of cashmere is that? And he's like, it's 70% cashmere and 30% cotton. I'm like, what did you say? It's 70% cashmere and 30% cotton. I'm like, what is the percentage? Like, he's like, just don't worry about it. It's the best cashmere in all of Thailand. Yeah. And so, okay, like at this point, like, they've already spent like 10 minutes measuring me up, right? And then they're like, how would you like to pay? And I'm like, did I agree to buy a suit yet? Or, and then I see my friend, like Ben over there, and he's already paid.
Wait, really?
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, then if he paid, then I have to pay. Right? I don't know. It wasn't making sense.
Yeah.
Because like, I just felt like peer pressure to do it. So I'm like, all right, might as well buy a suit then. And so I gave him a credit card, and he takes my credit card, and there's like a 5% international fee, whatever. It's fine. And it was $380
Damn.
For a suit.
It's probably so much in Thailand.
Yeah. And so like the French guy is like very skeptical. He's just like, I don't know about this, like.
Did he buy one too?
No, he was just sitting there, and he's just like quiet. And he's looking at it. It's like, and afterwards, like, we leave the store. He's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, but he wasn't like very vocal about his objection. Anyway, so we leave the suit store, and like, we have to go back like 3 or 4 times to get like fitted, right? Like, because it's a custom made suit.
Yeah.
And so on the way back from the suit store to the Airbnb we're staying at, like, we walk by like 5 other suit stores. It's like 80 USD suit, 90 USD suit, 80 USD suit, 90 USD suit. It's like, all right, fuck. That's might be a mistake, yeah. And like, I'm kind of fuming at this point. Like, I'm just like getting kind of pissed off, that like we even decided to buy the suit. But and every time we go back to the suit store, because we're only in Chiang Mai for like 4 days, and we have to go back every single day to get refitted for a suit. So on the very last day, like this is the morning before we leave. This is when we're supposed to pick up the suit. I just like go on my phone and I look on Reddit like suit scam Chiang Mai. I'm just to see what's like.
Yeah.
I was just curious, right? And then I see a Reddit thread with 200 comments. This guy approached us at a temple. He's very charming. He's charismatic. He just got promoted as his job at the airline, and he just got married. Oh, you guys are from Indianapolis? He's going there for his honeymoon. So, and so I walk in. We get our suits, and like they're all saying this guy's Tom the Tailor. Tom the Tailor. I'm like, oh, you're Tom the Tailor, right? And then the tailor's like, oh yeah, how'd you know my name? I'm like, oh yeah, look, well this guy approached us outside of a temple, and he's like, oh, really, huh? I'm like, all right. And then we got our suits. Yeah. So I don't know. That was it's kind of a long story, but I realized that I'm like very susceptible to like scams and shit.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like for me. I've always tried to be nice.
Yeah.
Try to be like a kind person.
Yeah.
And I think it's just over years of like watching how that.
Is this yours?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought my roommate left this here.
No, it's okay.
It's years.
But like trying to be like a kind, genuine person, and then just watching it play out horribly by me being too nice or like overextending.
Yeah, exactly.
And so now like I try to keep kind of more closed off with stuff like that. Like that guy would come up to me, I don't fucking know you. Like stay away.
Yeah.
And where other people are like, oh, you're being rude. Like, no, it's just,
is this,
you know,
you've been like burned before or something. Or
yeah.
you
Or
know,
it's just like, there's times to be nice and genuine, or like you only have, for me, it's like, I only have so much kindness and effort that I can put in. Like I need to put it into people that I trust, you know, not some random guy. That sucks. It's funny because you're saying like when he was asking like where you were going or whatever first. So when I was young, I was like 13. I used to go to Omegle. You know Omegle?
Yeah, with all the predators there.
Yeah. And I would do just the chat, so I wouldn't do the video.
Right.
And I would pretend to, well, I was 13. I would pretend to like be interested in like adult creeps.
Oh shit.
And I would do what that guy did to you.
Yeah.
So I would go like, oh, because you do ASL, which is age, sex, location.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, whatever, like 30, male.
Yeah.
Vancouver.
Right.
And then I'd be like, oh, that's crazy. Like, where in Vancouver are you? And then I'd pull up a Google map of Vancouver.
Yeah.
And like I'd see all the different like neighborhoods. And I'm like, oh, are you near this neighborhood? And they're like, no, I'm over here. And then I'd zoom into that neighborhood and I'd be like, oh, I go to that elementary school.
Oh,
I'm like here.
Wait, you did that?
Yeah.
That's
then,
crazy.
And then they would like keep, and like just to build rapport with them. And like they'd start giving me more information. I'd be like, oh my God, like I'm across the street from that Burger King. Cause I'm looking at a map. And I'm like, oh, like, do you know? And I'd be like doing the street view, like looking around like, oh yeah, like that pole looks like whatever. And then eventually they'd give me enough information where I could report them to the police.
Wait, so you were like doing one of those like predator catching things?
Yeah,
right?
but I would never meet up with them. And I would keep it completely, like it would go from Omegle to Kink.
Yeah.
And then usually they'd get really gross too, but I would try to get as much information, and then sometimes I'd report them. I was so young, like sometimes I would just kind of screw with them. It's kind of like a psychopath, but it's like Dexter. But I would I'd be like, oh, by the way, like I'm not actually a 10-year-old girl. I'm a 13-year-old boy. And
wait, but Omegle, they get to see you, right?
You can do no camera.
Oh, gotcha.
I would do the text chat only.
Okay. So they think you're a 13-year. That's crazy, dude. Well, where do you get that idea? Who even does that? That's crazy.
I don't know. I must have seen like To Catch a Predator or something, or maybe not. I might have just thought it was. I probably just did it once.
Damn. That's crazy.
But so that's what that guy did to you.
Right, because that's how you get to like get someone on your hook, right? Like to get someone to like you. It's like how to be.
So you fucking manipulate
someone
by lying to them that you are from where they're from.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wait, so what happened like with these like predators? Did you see them go to jail or like?
Nah, because you do anonymous tips. It was like a website. I forget the name, and it would always change.
Yeah.
But there was like a website where you can anonymously tip. But usually I would also like kind of fuck with them. Like I'd be like, because like they would tell me where they work and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna call your boss. I'm gonna call your landlord.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell them that you're a predator and you're taking advantage of like children online.
Damn,
and they'd be like, no, I'm sorry. Like, what do you want?
Yeah.
Like, nah, nothing. Like, and then I wouldn't. But you know,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's enough evidence to convict them though. Like,
I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Because like even To Catch a Predator, when they bring the predators into the house, they're about to meet what they think is a minor. Like even sometimes they get away with it.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, like, have you seen To Catch a Predator?
I have, yeah.
So like, you know how the police, they don't get them in the house.
Yeah.
They wait till they leave.
Oh, okay.
Like that's because if the police got them while they're in the house, that's technically entrapment. So like there's a lot of laws and regulations they have to work around.
That's why they wait for the guy to leave the house.
Because To Catch a Predator, they're not technically the police.
Yeah.
They're a third party organization that are giving an anonymous tip to the police that a predator is in this house at this location with this evidence, and then the police wait outside.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Have you seen them in ghillie suits and shit?
Yeah.
It's like this is so extra. Like that. You know that one guy just like got rejected from the army or something. You know. Yeah.
He's on like a lawn with like an inch of grass.
Yeah, 1 inch of grass.
Wearing a bush.
And it's like tactical gear just to take down this 55-year-old like fat guy. You know.
Yeah.
It's like
but
that's crazy.
Well, I'm sorry you got scammed though.
Yeah,
that's not a good feeling.
That's fine. Yeah, it's. I think like we did get suits out of it. They were the suits were okay. They were a little ill-fitted, I think, because they
really after
the forfeiting. But it was like super rushed, you know. And we made it to the wedding. So
good.
Anyway, story time.
All right. So mine is it was. Oh geez.
Yeah, it's hard being vulnerable, right? Like,
this one.
That's why I started with like kind of a light story. So it's nothing like.
Oh fuck. Well, fuck it.
Yeah.
It was pilot.
Yeah, pilot episode. Yeah.
Pilot.
We can delete it if you want. Like.
Nah. So my older brother, who it was his birthday, and you might have actually heard some of this story before.
Maybe. Yeah.
And he invited me to Mexico. Mm-hmm. So we were gonna go to Tulum for his birthday. And he was going to bring a bunch of people, and we had an Airbnb with like, I think there must have been like 3 or 4 bedrooms.
Right. Okay. So it's like a big like Airbnb.
Yeah, like 4 bedrooms. He was going to invite a bunch of his coworkers, friends, me, and then the idea was we stay in Mexico for like a week or 2 and just hang out and have fun. Yeah. And so, so I fly in. You have to fly into Cancun Airport. Yeah. Which is like. Whatever, a garage, and then it's not that bad, but it's pretty
I heard there's a lot of gangs or some shit around the Cancun airport, like the taxi companies, they own the.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, like I heard my friend said like at the Cancun airport there's a lot of like taxi companies that are like owned by the gang, and then they shot an Uber driver for trying to go near the airport.
Whoa.
That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true.
I could see that because outside of the Cancun airport, there's like hundreds of people with like taxi services, whatever. Mm-hmm. And so, anyways, I fly into Cancun. Mm-hmm. It's about like a 4 or 5 hour flight. Yeah. And my brother is already in Tulum the night before. Right. I get there. And you have to go through customs, and customs is like, where are you staying, whatever. Mm-hmm. I don't know the name of the hotel, so I call my brother. Yeah. He doesn't answer. I'm like, oh, shit. And I'm like texting, it's all going green. I'm like, fuck. So I just like lied to the guy. I was like, I'm going to whatever. And then they let me through. And I'm like trying to charge my phone because Cancun is like 2 hours from Tulum. It's like, I don't know where to go. Yeah. So you need like a cab, right? I need a cab. I need to know where the Airbnb is. Yeah. Like. So I'm like sitting in the Cancun airport bathroom because my phone died, and I'm plugging it into my laptop, and I'm like trying to figure it out. And I get an email from my brother, and the email is like, "Hey man, like I lost my phone. I can't find it. Whatever." Yeah. And I'm like, dude. And I don't know why, but I tried calling him one more time, and this time someone picked up, and I was like, oh fuck. And it was a guy with a thick accent. Oh. And he was like, your brother left his phone at this rooftop bar, right?
Oh.
So I was like, okay, cool. Found the phone. Brother's whatever, hungover or something.
Yeah.
And so I'll just let him know. So, okay, cool. Boom. And then I send a message to my brother, your phone's at this bar. I'll see you soon. Cool. Get the taxi. 2 hours. I get there. And I call my brother. He comes out and he's like bruised. Like his face is all bruised. His chest is all bruised up. Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, dude, you won't believe what happened last night. I'm like, okay. And he's like, I gotta show you. I'm like, all right. And we get to the Airbnb. His friend is like drunk outside, like, on the floor. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Did he get beat up, or did he just like do that to himself?
So we go to the bar.
Yeah.
What was it called? It was what is it called? A hostel. It was I'll find the name of it because it's still there and you can see pictures of it.
It's a bar in a hostel.
Yeah, it's like a hostel, and then, or the first floor, I don't know what that is. Then the second floor, or maybe first 2 floors is hostel, and then top is a rooftop bar. And it's called something so stupid. I kind of want to look it up. I'll look it up while talking. So we go back to that place. Let me find it because it's just such a stupid name. Let me find it. Come on. It's not called the Monkey Hostel. Come on.
Was this some like sexual name or something, or like? Because some hostels have like crazy. Like,
it's just called the Straw Hat.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I thought it was a funnier name.
I stayed in a place called Rising Cock Hostel before.
Rising Cock?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Because it's like you wake up early or whatever, but like it's like it's a Rising Cock party hostel.
Was that also in Thailand?
No, it was in Portugal. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, go back.
That is funny though. Anyways, so Straw Hat, rooftop bar hostel.
Yeah.
Tulum. And we get back over there. We go up to the rooftop.
Yeah.
And everyone's looking at my brother and they're like, whoa, like, you're back here? What the fuck? Like, they're looking at him like he's a ghost. And I'm like, what happened? And he shows me there's like a bamboo railing on the roof.
Oh, he fell off the roof?
And there's one part that's broken open. And we look down and like there was an AC unit on the side of the building.
No.
That was also gone. And so my brother, he's got a big pride and ego and stuff. So he's like, I'm fucking invincible. Like I'm like God's child. Because we're like it's far. Like I don't know how he fell. It was probably like a floor. Dude, it was probably this high.
Shit.
Yeah, like it was really, really far. Like,
we're on the 3rd floor right now. Actually, this is it's the 3rd floor. Yeah, so
it might have been like this high, maybe a little bit lower.
Yeah,
but it was really high.
But I feel like the AC cushioned his fall. Right, he fell on the AC and then
he brought it down. So like I think it.
So he had landed on the AC so hard that like he hit the AC and then it fell.
He pulled it. So like they were calling him. So like I guess in Mexico there's a story of a guy who jumped off a building with a flag.
Yeah. And
they call him like the Flying Flag Man or whatever. He's like a local legend or something.
Yeah.
And they're calling my brother like the Flying AC Man. He had and so anyways, as people are flying into the Airbnb, my brother's like, we got to keep going back to this bar. So we keep going back to the bar. He's buying people drinks. He's like, I'm the guy that fucking, fell off, whatever. Yeah. And we're having like a good time. We get, like more and more people are coming. We have maybe like 6 people in our group, a bunch of girls and stuff. Right. And eventually, so in Tulum or in Mexico, outside of every restroom, they'll sell drugs. Yeah. Right. So they'll be like ecstasy, whatever. And those guys are like lower level cartel members. So like that's the entry level. I open micers.
Damn.
But that's what they do.
The soldiers, like they're.
Yeah, or they probably don't even do any like actual, like they sit outside the bathroom, they sell drugs to tourists.
Oh, okay.
That's whatever, their job. And the clubs and bars, they work with the cartels. Yeah. They kind of protect each other. The clubs know that they're there. The cartel protects whatever. Yeah. It's like a mafia. And so eventually we keep bringing people, we keep talking about the rooftop. And eventually my brother runs into one of the guys and the guy pulls my brother to the side and he goes, with the camera.
So I'm trying to
give them some,
it's like an audio. I don't know. Yeah.
Give them some attention.
Yeah, give them some attention. Yeah.
So the guy pulls my brother to the side and he goes, you can't keep coming here and telling people that you jumped off because you didn't jump off. We pushed you off.
Oh.
And if you keep coming back here and bringing attention to the fact that you fell off, we're going to push you off and everybody you're with off.
Damn.
And my brother comes to me and he's like, yo, we gotta like
get the fuck out of here, right?
Yeah. He's like, we gotta go.
Wait, so did he just misremember like that him jumping off? Like or like what's this?
So what he told me, so like he probably got super hammered.
Yeah.
Because they were fucking drunk. Right. So he probably got super hammered and then maybe like he got in a confrontation with the guy or the guy was being weird or something.
Oh. Yeah.
And they got in a fight or something and he pushed him off or something like that. Or like maybe he stumbled or whatever. But
he didn't remember any of it. He just remembered.
He didn't remember any of it. And also like the Airbnb is like a 30-minute walk, 30-minute walk through like a jungle.
Yeah.
So like he must have fucking stumbled back home, left his, like the phone was in the rooftop bar.
Yeah.
So that guy, he was like, yeah, whatever, don't come back here. And so we didn't. And then one other quick funny thing is like my brother was nervous that he had like brain damage from the fall. And so we went to a hospital and it was funny because like we go to the hospital and it's just like, it's a room like this.
Yeah.
And like there's like a doctor with like sandals on and like they wanted to do a CAT scan and like the CAT scan machine is like halfway in the lobby. We're like, what the fuck? But anyways, so that's my Tulum, my brother and I Tulum story.
Damn. So wait, the hospital was like a third world hospital. Was it?
Yeah.
Huh. Did you have to pay like in cash or something?
I don't know. He paid for it, but we waited outside.
Yeah.
That was the lobby. Was like, or like we were waiting outside, and then once we got in, there's like a counter to like check in, and then you could see the CAT scan machine from the counter. We're like,
nice.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I feel like that's like I wonder if that's like considered like a good hospital or like a shitty hospital and for like Tulum,
I think it's probably a shitty hospital for Tulum.
All right.
Because it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
And it was small.
But that was the only one that was available, or?
Yeah, because he was getting anxious like at night. Because like I don't know, like if you've ever had this, but I get this too. Like when I think something is wrong with my health, I'll start like overanalyzing it.
Yeah.
And you start Googling, and you're like, so that's what happened. He was like, oh, I think I'm forgetting stuff, or like I don't know, I have a headache.
Damn, that's crazy. It's
That's my story.
Yeah, that's a good story, dude.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think like I'm glad like nobody got killed by the cartel. Like but like it's crazy that they just threw him off a roof. That's what they do to people.
Well,
yeah, I feel like with Americans they'd be like, oh, we don't want to fuck with Americans.
Well, that's why they wanted us to stop coming. Like they didn't want to draw attention to like the cartel activity with Americans. Right, but instead you just drew that attention on this podcast today to the Straw Hat Hostel. Well, it's like if a bunch of people watch this, which is probably the least likely. For a pilot episode is, we don't know what we're doing. I think it being viral would take away from me exposing my brother in that hostel. Right. But more likely, less people will watch it. You'll never know. I don't think. Probably nobody's his because it's really his story. Yeah. That I just. I mean, I don't think it's like a. Like I guess it does make him look a little bad. It's like, oh, he got drunk and stuff. Reckless. But I mean, people do that shit while they're on vacation. It's not like a dark secret. It's not like a. You just exposed your brother. It just seems like something that a lot of people do while they're on vacation. Yeah, I said he had a big ego and he kept making us go back to the bar. All right, well, you'd say that to his face, right? Yeah. We don't talk. Holy shit! All right. Cool. Yeah, I think it's a good story. I think like I wonder how you'd make it into like a bit though. Like I guess like the twist, right? The twist is that like he didn't jump off. Like he was pushed. But that's not funny.
Yeah. Unless like you kind of build up this suspense or like, oh yeah, he's talking about like, oh, I was a hero, I jumped off the,
Yeah.
like, and then like at the end, like, no, dude, we pushed you off. Like,
Yeah.
That would be funny. But I feel like it's a hard story to turn into comedy. Like you have to like make a funny line for every like, oh, we went to Tulum. Tulum is the place that and
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I'm trying to get better at with comedy.
Yeah.
Is like, well, I feel like I started out with like really punchy one-liners.
Yeah.
Just because like I was reading a lot of like comedy writing books.
Right.
That's just, it's the easiest to write.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to be funny.
Yeah.
And like as I'm starting to get a little bit better and like understand what audiences are receptive to,
Yeah.
I'm making my jokes longer. And I'm realizing like sometimes if you have a long bit or like a story or like a little bit slightly longer joke,
Yeah.
like sometimes I will instinctually, I'm like, no, I need a laugh. Like I can't keep them quiet for that long.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'll try to punch up the beginning, but then my real punchline gets lost.
Right.
So like,
because you go off on a tangent for like the punch up that you do for the beginning, right? Like it's like you kind of forget where this is going or something like that.
Yeah, or it's just like, it's not, like an example is like I had that old bit, which is not true, about having a small penis.
Yeah, which is not true.
Which is not true. That's why I cut it. And actually
not your penis. Like
that's why I cut it. And the joke is my ex-girlfriend cheated on me with another guy. When I found out who the guy was, I kept comparing myself to him.
Yeah.
Bigger than me, taller than me, whatever. Then I found out he has a small penis. I guess we're not so different after all. Mm-hmm. That's the main punch. But I felt like it was taking too long to get to that. And so I started the joke with, my ex-girlfriend cheated on me with another guy. It's okay. It's just what I heard from her. That gets a laugh.
Right.
Then I keep going. But it does make the final punch less punchy. Because part of the setup, I'm kind of giving them a release that's like that's a hacky laugh.
Yeah.
So like, I've been trying to be more deliberate with like, I want them to laugh here and I want it to be big. And so I'm okay with like, but I'm so new that I'm sure that's going to change as I get better.
Yeah. I mean, it takes like years to develop like good storytelling ability. That's, like, have you seen Jared Carmichael, like that special? It's called, I think it's called Rothaniel or something. But basically this guy, he comes out as gay, like in like a comedy special. And it's like a very intimate venue where there's like 40 people watching. But like all of his stories are very funny. And like, it's like the way he tells the story is like very interesting. And like sometimes he leaves them on for a bit, right? But like you're still captivated because of the way that he does it. Like, so like I think like we shouldn't be afraid of like some silence sometimes, because that just makes things a little interesting. Obviously not for like tight five or whatever, but like if you want to, explore the craft, I think that's what you got to do. Like,
it's also hard for us because like we're doing, or at least I assume you're doing mostly mics.
Yeah, exactly. With like 3 minutes, right? It's like
3-5 minutes, and also with a crowd that's not captive. Not actively paying attention sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So like doing a long bit, you're also more likely to get like a random heckler to throw it off, or like a plate dropping in the back. So
exactly.
I feel like it's harder to grow that skill until we get good enough where we're getting booked constantly.
Yeah, it's like if we're doing, that's true. Like, I don't know. I mean, Bert Kreischer, his like 15 minutes, like his like story about the machine, that took him his entire career to write. That took him like
really?
I think so. Yeah. Oh, all right. You don't like that special?
No, I thought it was but
and that's like what he's known for, like the machine.
All right, I went on a. You ready for my?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
My final contribution. So I went on this cruise. I was 18 years old with my mom, and
with your mom. You went on a cruise with just your mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
She wanted, like, it was a cool like we grew up. I grew up without that, like we didn't have a lot of money, and so like the money that my mom did make, she would always like prioritize like travel. So like she wanted, I don't know, she liked showing me different countries and stuff. And I feel like it gave me like a really good perspective. And like growing up poor, most people don't get that. Yeah. So it was really cool. And so like cruises are like $300. Like if you get a good deal.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so like
For like the week or for?
Yeah, it'd be like 5-6 days.
Oh.
And so like you get like a $300 ticket.
Yeah.
You get room, food, everything, and then usually they'll hit like 5-6 countries.
Wait, that's $50 a night. That's crazy. That's cheap. Yeah.
Super cheap. Yeah. I don't know how she would find those deals, like on Expedia and stuff, but she'd find like really, really good deals.
Yeah.
And I'm sure like for both of us, maybe it would get closer to like 1,000 or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, she would save money and then do that. And so like one of the cruises, it was, I think it was crazy. We went to like Russia, went to like St. Petersburg, and then we hit like Denmark and like all these different places. And anyways, but on the cruise, I was 18. She wanted to go do like the older people stuff, like dancing and whatever, like group dancing and stuff like that. And I was stuck in like this like young adults group because like we can't gamble, we can't drink. And so they put us in this like club, and it's all these like 18-year-olds.
Oh, wait, that's cool. Yeah, you get to meet other 18-year-olds.
It was kind of cool. Yeah, because we're all like, whatever.
Young and horny.
Dude, yeah. We're all like a bunch of horny, like, we're like, we can't fucking drink, we can't gamble, like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah. And
it's crazy because I met this one guy. One guy.
You met a guy? Oh, you met a guy, huh?
So I met this one guy, and he was like, he was like, hey, does like anybody want to do acid with me?
Yeah.
Like I brought acid onto the cruise.
Right.
And I was like, fuck no. Because at the time, like I had never done anything.
Yeah.
And so he pulls out 8 tabs.
Yeah.
And he's like, does nobody really want to do this acid with me? And everyone was like, no, like we're not going to do it. He was like, all right. And then he did all 8 tabs.
God damn, dude.
He was like, I guess it's just me.
Yeah.
And then we didn't see him for like 3 days. So anyways, that guy's off. And then while he was off, me and this other guy,
you think he's dead? You think he's like...
No, we...
Yo, dude. Yeah, you never saw him again, right? You never saw him again. He just did all his acid by himself in his room, and then he's just he decomposing somewhere now.
Dude,
yeah, you don't remember seeing him again.
Fuck. Yeah. No. I think I saw him. I think I saw him like 3 days later.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, I saw him at the very end.
Yeah.
No, dude. Yeah. He might have like, he's gone. I think I got his Instagram at the time, but yeah, I don't remember ever following up with him. Anyways, so that guy left.
This is the guy in the beginning of the movie who was like, what the fuck happened to him, right?
Yeah. Well, I know what happened. He took 8 tabs and he probably fell off the boat. And so there was
shark food, yeah.
So there was me, another guy, and then these 3 girls that were super pretty.
Yeah.
And like, fortunately, like we're all the only ones that were like our age group. I think there was like there was like some 17-year-olds and 16, but we're like, oh, we're 18, whatever. And so we're like hanging out, and everything starts closing at like 12 or whatever. And in cruises, which we know because we do comedy, or maybe you know, they have the big theater room.
Have you done comedy on the cruise before? Like,
no, but like you've never heard of that, like comedians doing cruise shows.
Okay, no, I've heard of comedians doing cruise shows. Yeah, I'm sure there's like a theater room. Yeah.
There's a big theater, and there's like thousands of, or maybe like hundreds of seats.
Yeah,
and a huge theater, and they usually do like Cirque du Soleil type performances and stuff like that. And then sometimes they'll do comedy, sometimes it's like whatever.
Yeah.
And so we were like, it's like we can't go back to our rooms because our parents are there.
Yeah.
We can't stay in the club because the little hangout spot, because that place closes at like 10.
Yeah.
So we're like wandering the cruise, whatever, like going to the top and down and like, and like, but me and this guy are trying to like, whatever.
Yeah, with the girls, right?
Yeah. Like I was 18 at the time, so like, I think I had like one girlfriend before, so I wasn't like super experienced or anything, but I was like, I want to kiss these girls or whatever.
Right.
So we like keep looking, and I think the guy, I don't know how he knew how to like unlock doors, but he unlocked the theater room door.
Yeah.
So like there's no one there. It's a completely empty theater.
Right.
And we're sitting in the middle of this like black theater, and it's like midnight. And we're like doing like whatever, truth or dare, like, truth or dare,
okay.
you should take this off, or whatever, you should kiss this guy. Or,
Wait, that sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, it's
okay, you weirdo.
yeah, no, like as an 18-year-old, you know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That would have been a lot of fun when you were 18.
Yeah. It was I was on. I was like, oh my god, this is fucking the best.
Yeah, like because you snuck into this theater
I
in the middle
love
of the dark.
cruises. Yeah, I was like, cruises. Actually, I think I was 16.
Oh,
I think it was the under
okay.
18 group.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a bunch of 16-year-olds.
I think I was 16. Yeah, I was younger. I wasn't 18. Damn, and that kid who did the acid was younger than me. He was like, he must have been 14, 15 years old.
Oh my god.
He was crazy as fuck. Yeah. Anyway, so we're in this theater. We're all doing the truth or dare, like whatever stuff.
Yeah.
And one of the girl, in my opinion, the one that like I was like, she's so pretty. Like this is the one who like I wanna whatever kiss, or I want her to be my girlfriend. She gets like the dare. Yeah. Or I get her to agree to kiss me. Right.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, oh my god, like I'm so excited. And she's like about to kiss me, and then the fucking doors slam open, and it's the cruise police.
No way.
Yeah. And they're like, hey, what the fuck are you guys doing in here? Like, get out. And it was like 4 a.m. at this point. Yeah. And they like come and they get us. And I'm like, God damn it.
Dude, this is a movie scene.
Dude, and it turns out the reason they caught us is because my mom started freaking out because I didn't come home at like our allotted time. Yeah. She had thought I had fallen
over the board. Oh.
Yeah. And so she had them search the entire thing.
Your mom cockblocked you.
Yeah, she totally did. But it was also my fault. I didn't, let her know that I was sneaking into the theater.
Yeah. Would she have been cool with you sneaking out?
No, but if I would have said like I'm gonna be home at 5, she probably would have been less. Okay. But I mean, it's definitely a safety concern.
Yeah, I guess if you're 16, that's like different from when you're like 18, 19.
I think I don't know. I'll have to look. Yeah. I think because I was in middle school.
Oh, middle school?
Yeah.
Like, you mean high school?
No.
What do you mean?
I was in middle school.
Like, you was in middle school, like grade 7 to 8?
Mm-hmm. I was in like 8th grade.
Oh.
So I must have been 14.
Yeah, you were 14. Yeah, dude. You just keep getting younger and younger in this story. Your age has decreased by 4 years through the course of this story.
I think the guy that did that acid was 12, dude. He was younger than me.
Oh my God.
So 12-year-old did 8 tabs of acid and died. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
But that was the cruise. Yeah, it must have been 8th grade.
And so you never saw the girl again?
We followed each other on Instagram, and then one of the other girls, we kind of actually texted had like a text flirt relation, like we liked each other over text, but we never met up or anything.
Right, because it was like you guys were.
She lived in Arizona. Like I think like most of them lived in like Denver, Arizona.
Oh, well, Arizona's not that far.
Yeah, but like it wasn't like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
We weren't like in love.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It was just like a flirty, like whatever. But and then the girl that I really liked, I think she never
talked to you again. Mm-mm. But you still have her on Instagram.
Probably not anymore.
Oh, okay.
But I did then.
Damn.
I've changed like Instagram accounts. And, like I've unfollowed people. So they were probably one of the people that I unfollowed. Yeah. But there's 3 of them.
Huh. Oh, but yeah, it sounds like a fun experience. Yeah, it sounds like damn, that's crazy.
Yep.
It's like you had your little like Titanic moment. I guess it's.
Well, we didn't die.
We didn't die. Yeah.
Well,
we I don't know, like just sneaking around the ship.
It was fun.
Yeah, it sounds like fun.
It was fun. Yeah. Yeah, actually with my ex-girlfriend too, we went to that the Queen Mary exhibit thing.
Oh yeah?
And we snuck into like a little back room too. Sneaking around a boat is definitely a vibe.
Yeah. And it's like it's more fun when it's like, you're breaking the rules, right? Like, it's like when you're I guess like not 18 yet, it's like there's like a sense of authority that you're like breaking. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. And then they catch you.
Yeah. I've never had that before though. I always kind of wanted to have like kind of a more wild childhood. I don't know. I just did my fucking math and I went to college. Like, would you have to go soon?
I'm good.
Yeah. How much time do you have? Like,
Like 15 is good.
15. All right. Cool.
I mean, like in the grand scheme of it all, like I didn't have like a crazy.
Yeah.
Like me too. I was like, oh, I wish I would have gone to more parties.
Yeah.
Or like, I wish I would have this and that. But
yeah.
you could always do more. I dropped out of college. I was like, I wish I would have stayed. I would have had more like
Social experiences.
Yeah. But whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, do it now.
Yeah, that's true.
You're in comedy.
Yeah.
You have money.
Yeah. So now we have all the time to do it. Yeah. I don't know. It's like, is it like less fun than like, because I think like when you're a kid, right? Like all these experiences are like so new and so exciting, right? But like now it's like if you repeat something like that, now it's like when you're a kid, right? Remember drinking alcohol for the first time, or going to your first party, right? Those were like really memorable, exciting things. Yeah. But like now it's like, all right, you want a beer? Like it's like it's just part of your life, and the excitement's worn off, I think. I
still get excited when I go on like a date with the girl.
That's true.
I still get excited by that. Like a new person.
Yeah.
Or someone that like I think I might really like. Yeah. There's always that like, oh, like. Yeah. And then, or like even asking girls out.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Even if the fear of them saying no is part of the
rush, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Or like.
That's true.
That's what's fun about it. It's like gambling.
Yeah.
It's like comedy.
Yeah.
You go up there, with a fresh audience, like,
and you don't know if they're gonna like you or not.
You don't know their background. You don't know their like how likely they are to like joke structure and written material versus
like just crowd work or like
how drunk they are, how they're feeling.
Sometimes you can tell. Comic. Like
I mean, hopefully we get to a point where like we can usually tell, but even like. I mean, even professional comedians talk about that all the time. Like, I mean, sure, their worst sets are really good to us, but like, to them, they're like, no, that crowd I had to work for.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's how you, I guess, get better, right? Just exposing yourself over and over. It's like, I was reading about like exposure response therapy. It's like something that you're like...
ERP? Exposure response prevention?
Prevention, yeah. Have you heard of it? It's like, So you expose yourself to the thing, and then like you change your response based on the exposure, and then you like keep like microdosing yourself in that to like, I don't know, get over a fear or something like that. So it's like, I probably have to do that with like comedy. I think it's like that, right? Like the first time you do comedy, you're so nervous, right? And then like it's like consistent exposure, and then asking girls out on dates, it's like the same thing.
Well, for me, it's like if you do that, right, like you expose yourself to the same thing over and over again, to the point where you're not nervous, I think you need to do something else.
Right.
Like if I could do the same Monday mic every single week.
Yeah.
That same mic, similar jokes, bomb or not, and like become desensitized to bombing in that room. Yeah. But then I'm not growing.
Yeah,
I like when before I go up I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Like tonight, like running the show solo, hosting. I'm nervous.
You're hosting that?
Yeah.
All right, good luck, dude. Yeah. You'll do great. Yeah.
Well, I've hosted it before, but like hosting or like doing or being on a lineup where like 2 nights ago, a guy booked me on a show and the lineup was 4 comics. So 3 comics and then headliner.
Damn.
And like everyone was more experienced than I was.
Yeah.
So being on a lineup like that makes me so nervous.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's good. And I don't perform as well because I'm nervous. But to me, that's like good. When I went up at Punch, nervous. Didn't perform as well as I wanted to. But like, I think that's
a learning experience.
That's how you get better.
Yeah, that's how you get better.
Now I'm like, oh shit. Like when I'm nervous, here's what breaks my set. Here's like what where I'm weak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like they say like you have to do like the new guy practices like 10,000 different kicks or something, and then the master practices the same kicks like 10,000 times, right? But like under like different conditions. I don't know. It's I think when you're nervous, that's when like you get better. Like when you have that like fear or something.
Mm-hmm. I think so too.
So. Like that's why, like, okay, like jiu-jitsu, it's like you can go to class, right? Like you know, and then you'll get better. But like going to competition, you really get better.
Yeah,
because you have that extra, like this is your A game versus someone else's A game, and it's like it's a completely different like feeling when you're in there. Have you competed before jiu-jitsu?
I never competed in any martial art.
Oh, okay.
I only.
It's well, yeah, it's so intense. Like when my first time doing a jiu-jitsu competition, I'm like, all right, it's gonna be 5 minutes. I can roll for 5 minutes, right? But like that was the 5 hardest minutes because like I go on the mats and then now there's like an audience, you know, and now there's a judge, and now like it like feels very like, you know, official, you know, and then like I grab onto the guy's gi and I realize I'm grabbing like harder than I've ever grabbed anything before, you know, and like it's like you're just like using all of your energy, and by the end of that 5 minutes I was completely exhausted, and I drank 1 liter of water. Like I drank like my entire like this, and then I still needed more water, and then I had another because I won my round, right? So like I have to fucking do this shit again, like for another one. Jesus
You play
Christ.
sports growing up?
No, I didn't.
So like that, yeah, I think
I did swimming, but like nothing like that much. Yeah.
Yeah, that might apply because like that's how I felt like with football. Like you practice all you want, but like on game day, that's when you're like, oh, like shit, I should have done this more. I should have practiced this.
Yeah. It's like a different feeling, right?
And I feel like after you did that competition, you probably knew, like your practicing probably got better.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh no, like this is what's
practice
important.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I felt about Punch. It felt like I got punched.
Damn.
For the first time.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, like this is what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
So once you get up, hopefully you do well, but even still, like I think it's changed how I think about everything.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, like like I'm writing differently now.
Yeah.
I'm writing differently. I'm like practicing differently.
Yeah.
Everything has changed after that.
Wow. All right.
It's a real club. That's the goal for me, is like to be playing clubs like that.
Yeah.
So like I did that. I did one theater show before that, which was also taught me a lot.
Right.
But I think
Punch was more.
I think Punch was, it's different.
Yeah.
I had never experienced that. I never experienced a club like that.
Yeah.
Also, on the Sunday showcase night, it's also super intimidating because you know all the other comics.
Yeah, yeah.
For me.
So everyone's here is like watching you and like seeing you, and like they're going to talk about you. They're going to talk shit about you.
If you bomb.
If you bomb, yeah.
Also, even if like you don't, like it's intimidating because you see everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
The lighting in there, you can see the back row. You can see, so it was a lot. It felt like I was being watched.
Yeah, I mean, you were being watched like by everyone.
I felt like I was a fish.
Yeah.
In a fishbowl, being watched and drowning.
Wow. Huh.
Maybe I'm exaggerating, but no, that's how it felt for me. Maybe other people have better experiences, but for me, it was that was a crazy experience.
I think like because it's your first time on there, right? That's like probably. I think like you know people who've done clubs a lot, like
I'm sure my second time I'll feel differently, but especially now that I'm practicing for it.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure. Yeah.
All right, I got to wrap.
All right, cool. That was the end of our podcast. That was episode 1 of Tales with Tang, or I don't know what we'll call this, but we'll come back next week with a brand new, in a few weeks, brand new lineup of comedians telling their stories, and then we'll figure out which parts to cut out so we don't offend people.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Doing a lot of cutting in post.
Yeah.
For this one.
Have a nice day, guys.